Wait, you're making a video now?
What's up, guys? This is Joe Landers, aka Cincy Joe, and I'm here with one of my PLO students. So I'll be talking through the hands with her while we take you through some Potlum Omaha action. So here we got three Broadway cards and a suited ace on the button. So that's good enough to raise. So we raise the button.
Okay.
If somebody three bets us, we're gonna fold, but nobody three bets. So we fought top pair, backdoor nuts on draw. So we're gonna check and hope for a good turn. That's not a good turn. Now, if anybody bets, we're just gonna fold. So there's a bet, and we're gonna fold. All right, here we have. See, we have an ace, but ace is not suited, so we're just gonna fold this hand,
Okay.
and we're gonna up our stack back to the max. Add our 16 cents on there. Yeah, we're just sitting here hanging out with my dog, playing some PLO. We just got done with PLO class. Although it wasn't really a true class, I didn't really talk through everything how I normally do. But we had fun playing with my student and my mom tonight. I don't really know who won. Doesn't really matter.
It was me, but
You won? Okay. Apparently she won.
yeah.
Okay, here we have a really bad hand. Queen 7 6 4. It's just way too spread out and no suits at all. So it's just a fold.
Okay.
I hope everybody likes my Harley Quinn uh, icon in a straitjacket from Arkham uh, Mental Institution. Because I've actually had the pleasure of being in a mental institution, and it's not too fun. But if you guys are at all interested in bipolar disorder, you can find the book I wrote on my personal experiences with bipolar disorder type 1 on Amazon. If you just search the methods of genius and madness, and my pen name is Maverick Hunting. So I always teach my students when they're first learning, because most of my students have never played poker before, is you always want to, especially in PLO, you always want to look at what the nuts is. And when you're first starting out in PLO, you basically want to only bet with the nuts and only call with nut draws. That's the easiest way when you're first starting out to make money. And as you get better, you can add in more bluffs and more advanced stuff. But when you're first starting out, only bet the nuts and only call with nut draws. That's my Cincy Joe advice. Alright, here we have a king, a queen, an 8, and a 4. King suit. It's too spread out, and doesn't matter if you have a king suit, you need an ace suit. So that's a fold. Alright, so the nuts on this flop would be two kings in your hand.
Mhm.
And if you had two kings, you should check and hope that somebody catches up and you can get paid off. If you had king jack on the flop, you should bet. if you have two jacks in your hand, you should check and check call down.
Okay.
Alright, here we have an ace and a suited ace. We have three spades. So we're in the big blind. So in the blinds or on the button, if you have a suited ace, that's good enough to call up to one raise. So we got one raise here, so we're gonna call this. If this guy amp 12 re-raises, we're gonna fold.
Okay.
And we completely missed the flop. So the nuts on this flop is 8-10 is the nut straight. And if you flopped 8-10 and you're out of position, I would check unless you had clubs to go with it. This is not a good turn card to bluff or anything, so we're just going to continue to check, and if anyone bets, we're going to fold. And this river is not good enough to bluff either, so we're just going to check give up. But the nuts has now changed to the ace high flush. Okay, here we have three Broadway cards with the suited ace. So if everybody just calls, we're gonna raise, but we got a raise, so now we're just gonna call. And if somebody else re-raises, since we have an ace in our hand, we're gonna fold. Because most times when somebody three bets in Parliament Omaha, they have pocket aces. So
Okay.
you don't want to have an ace in your hand when somebody has two aces in their hand. So we do have a three bet by Dwana Newt, which I've played with before. So we're just gonna fold this.
Are we still recording?
Yeah. Why?
I just had to make a phone call.
You can step out.
Yeah.
Justice, stay here. Justice, stay. Alright, here we have 4, 5, 6, 9. So the general rule is if you have a rundown, which this doesn't even count as a rundown because a 9 is too big of a gap, but you don't want to play a run with lower than a 5, so we're just going to fold this. And we would have flopped the nuts with the flush redraw. We have 5, 6 of spades, so we actually would have had an open-ended straight flush draw with the nuts. And that would have been a very bad turn card for us. Okay, we have a suited ace with another suit, so this is good enough to call. And the general rule I have is if you call, it's good enough to call one raise. So if you limp in and somebody raises, you shouldn't be limping in with anything you can't call one raise with. Now, a three bet is different. If you limp and somebody raises and somebody else re-raises, then you can fold a lot of hands. Okay, we flopped a open-ended straight draw and nut flush draw. So look at this hand here. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have open-ended straight draw and we have ace, 10 of spades, or clubs. So we have nut flush draw. So we're happy. If somebody re-raises us, we're re-raising them and we're trying to get all the money in on the flop.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like we're going to get re-raised. And we actually have backdoor spades also, so our hand is extremely good. So now we have a 7 blocker also to block 6, 7, so we're betting again. And then we just hit the flush, but it's a paired board, so now we're definitely checking if he checks to us, but if he bets, okay, we're just gonna check and hope that we win. And we check it. Okay, so this is a bad hand. King, queen, 5, 4. It's too spread out, so we're gonna fold.
Okay.
Okay, we got a suited ace, but we don't have 3 Broadway cards or 3 wheel cards or 3 cards connected in the middle, so we're going to fold. Okay, here we're in the big blind. We have bad ace, so we can't call this raise. We have to fold.
Damn, it's only 10:30.
Feels super late to me.
I know, me too.
You didn't get much sleep last night either, huh?
Well.
But you don't normally get a lot of sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it.
Alright, we have a very bad hand here. 9, 7, 5, deuce, 2 spread out. Not gonna waste our 1 cent. We gotta hold on to those pennies.
Yeah. A penny.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
Yes, that's it.
Alright, we have 4, 4, 9, 8. Bad hand. The 4s are too low. We need at least 7s with the suit on the button. See where everybody's from. Okay, we have a very good hand here. This is a rundown. Queen, Jack, 10, 8. Okay.
Okay.
This is called a rundown. So if this guy raises, we'll be raising. Now we're raising.
Okay.
We actually want to be 3-bet by aces because I like playing against. Okay, everybody folded. I like playing against aces and 3-bet pots with rundowns like that. Okay, we have Queen Jack 5-5. The fives are too low. We need at least pocket tens with the suit in that position. So I'll tell you guys a joke that my students now heard a lot that I just put on Facebook that I heard from my buddy Bobby, who's a professional poker player. So a girlfriend asks her boyfriend what his favorite position is, and her boyfriend looks at her and says, "The button. Only poker players get that one."
That's a good joke. That's a good one. Yeah.
It's a good poker joke.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, here we have a pair of eights in the big blind with a suit, so we can call raise, which he does raise, so we can defend our big blind. And we want an 8 with 2 diamonds. That's all we're asking for.
Yeah.
An 8 with
That's
2
a,
diamonds.
yeah. Just
We got an 8 with 3 hearts instead. So we got top set, but we can't bet it
Yeah.
because there's a flush out there.
right. So it's
And now we came on the turn, which is not that great because we have a king, so it cuts down our outs to make a full house.
um,
And we're gonna check and probably lose because I'm sure somebody has a straight or a flush. If somebody bets, we are folding. Or somebody bet. Somebody bet 4 cents. I don't know, 4 cents into 24. I still think we gotta fold. I usually take bets as just a bet. I mean, if somebody's willing to put money in the pot, it's not always an indication of hand strength. People play way differently. I know a guy that will bet $5 live into a $500 pot. He'll bet $5 with a really good hand. So a small bet is not always an indication of a poor hand.
okay.
Okay, here we have a suited ace with a pair of fives on the button. It's definitely good enough to call. We do not want to raise.
Okay.
And we flop the nuts. See, there's 3 clubs out there. And we have ace of clubs and none of them. So we're gonna bet pot.
Okay.
We're gonna bet pot and hope somebody has a set or 2 pair and wants to try to chase us.
Okay.
But they both fold. So we'll just take the win. Okay, we have Jack 4-3-2. It's a bad hand. It's really low cards, and the Jack is a dangler. So I'm just gonna fold. Did you take my lighter?
Nope.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Oh, okay. I was accusing you like that.
Yeah, but I knew you would figure it out.
How many hours a day do dogs sleep, you think? Like half a day?
14 or 15. Maybe.
They're like
It
me.
depends
I'm
on
like
the
a dog.
age. You're not a dog.
I sleep all day. I like to sleep all day. I'm
You
happy.
need to sleep all day.
I'm happy
Well,
when
you
I
don't.
sleep.
I mean, I'm not in your
It's
shoes.
for,
Do what's best
for
for
my
you.
mental health, I need to sleep a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 9954. So if that 4 was a 6 or 7, I would probably play this, but we really want 10s, and the other cards don't help make straights enough to go with the 9, so we're gonna fold.
You getting tired, Landers?
Yeah. We got like 10 minutes left of this video.
Okay.
Could you go to sleep?
Huh?
Could you go to sleep?
No. But I am.
You're gonna go home. You're gonna drive?
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't drive.
Hmm? Yeah, we're still recording.
I'm not driving. But for real, I'm not really gonna drive. I'll just watch TV on the couch. Or no, I might be able to fall asleep actually. I might be able to do that. Yeah, I probably can do that pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to go to bed for sure. Oh my god, what is the weather tomorrow?
Supposed to be alright. Pretty decently nice.
Oh hell yeah. Wait, what?
Alright, we got another suited ace, but we don't have 3 Broadway, 3 wheel, or 3 connected middling cards.
Look, it's gonna be 84 and sunny tomorrow. Thank God. I'm going to the pool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the pool.
Alright, here we have a good hand. We have King, Queen, 10, 9 double suited. We're gonna put in the 3 bet. See how this is a good hand? King, Queen, 10, 9 with 2 suits.
Yep, that's a really good one.
And we got a horrible flop, but we 3 bet pre, so aces is definitely in our range. But if we hit this flop with aces, we probably check once. So I'm gonna check once and bet the turn.
Okay.
If they bet, I'm gonna fold. Alright, now I'm definitely betting turn. I got a king blocker to king's full, or I could have aces full.
Okay.
And we win. Alright, very bad hand. King 9, 4, 3. Just very spread out. Nothing good about that hand.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. Mm-mm. No, that was a bad hand.
Alright, we have a pair of threes with a ace that's not suited, so it's a fold on the button. We're up 70 cents this session, guys. About to go to the mall.
Literally.
Look how fake that girl is.
No comment. No comment. I'm on the internet. No comment.
This is my Hollywood crush,
Who is that?
Jana Kramer.
Huh.
Country,
She's super cute.
country singer and
That's about the size
and
I typically am.
actor.
That's hilarious.
And Taylor Swift, my other Hollywood crush, but I would pick
Taylor Swift.
Jana Kramer over Taylor Swift, even though Jana Kramer has 2 kids.
Yeah, he won't, yeah, anyway. No, those are two great, talented women, and they're smart. Good choices. And it's not even like that. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you mine, alright? Um, I gotta remember his name. That's,
Yeah, I also hope you guys check out my PLO book that's on Amazon. You just search Cincy Joe Pot Lemon Omaha and it should come up. It's only $24, quick read. We got one more hand in us. Alright, we'll play this one. We got pocket jacks, one suit. It's playable. Hopefully we flop top set of jacks with 2 diamonds would be great. So we need a jack on the flop.
okay.
We need a jack.
And,
Okay, we flopped a 7, blocking 7's full. But we're We're gonna call once and hope we get a jack on the turn and we can just make tons of money off this guy. It's worth the 4 cents to potentially win. You know, if all these guys call, we can potentially win like $6. Okay, so king came. So let's see what he does. If he bets again, we're gonna fold. Okay, yeah, we're folding. Alright guys, thank you for stopping in again, and continue to follow my channel. Good luck at the tables. Take care. Bye.